Oh, wow. Over 250 MMR up. Well over double the combat power. No, not actually not. It's slightly less than double the combat power. But still a terrifying enemy because this guy probably has 10 times my experience. If I just had to guess. So, none of these are particularly calling to me. Marksman Specialist, I guess, is the best pick, but the HP is just atrocious. Elite Specialist maybe is the best pick here. I'm not particularly enjoying Elite Specialist, but can't be helped if you only get those cards. Stormcallers, maybe a bit further to the rear. Arclights can be a bit further up front, though. Or maybe I move the Stormcallers up one more. Not like they have infinite range. And 5 spaces in one direction. So what do I get against his force of Phoenixes and Crawlers? The Crawlers are going to get eaten. I have nothing to address the Phoenixes. But I could unlock Fangs and try play with those. I don't think there's much choice particularly. So yeah, that is the correct amount of space. But those are still too far forward, I'm just noticing. Almost messed up symmetry. And then get the... I don't think health upgrades are going to do as much as attack upgrades this time. He's just getting more Crawlers. He has 5 sets of Crawlers already, and Phoenixes are supposed to do the heavy lifting. The Arclights are going to have a field day, as long as they survive. That is the condition. As long as they survive. And on this side there's nothing to help them survive. But on this side there's a bit of hope. So every shot is what, 20 Crawlers it feels like. We can just see the XP bar rising here. So one side is horrifyingly losing, the other side is actually losing as well. I don't think this is enough. Oh, this is just Crawlers? No, not just Crawlers, but mostly. Yeah, this is not enough. But it's Elite Specialist. I feel like you should get more starting money. It's very hard to win. Very hard to win your first round. Then again, I guess it's for later turns. And none of this, I think, is particularly good for what I need. I need to last longer, I need to eat his forces faster. And I need anti-air. I think for all of that, Mustangs are the answer. Can only get one, unfortunately, because Elite Specialist. I really don't like the Elite Specialist as much as I thought. Early on I thought it was great, but now I really think it's more of a burden. It looks like I'm... Oh no, he's flanking on both sides actually. This side is going to be fine, though it's probably going to get lost at the front. This side is not going to be fine. And there are so many Crawlers. This guy likes his Crawlers. They're going to work on the tower, and I don't think there's a way to stop him. So my opponent here is a bit of a flanker. That said, I mean, this is a decent amount of Mustangs. They're going to have a tower degradation on the enemy. Yeah, they are actually winning. I did not expect that. Serves you well for flanking against an Elite Specialist. I guess it's a good strategy. Should I just go in on more Mustang? I feel like this time it's really not a bad thing. And decreasing the cost by a little is not bad. This Arclight is ranking up, and I think that's a well-deserved rank up. He needs it. Get an additional unit out in order to deal with these Crawlers. Should I even give them, what's it called, high explosive ammo? I always call these splinter ammo or something like that. I think I'm just adding some Fangs on the front, because I need something to tank the Phoenixes while the Crawlers are being eaten by the Arclights. And then I don't have any significant amount of money left, so I guess I'm saving it. He's going in for Rhinos. Well, this guy is playing super aggressively. I have nothing here to deal with Rhinos, yeah. At least not yet. And he's just flanking with them and putting some up front. Are all of these bought? Did he like buy out or something? No. He legitimately can afford that. I'm in trouble. The Mustangs are doing all they can, but they can't do much. Well, I guess they are winning on this side, and they're winning on the other side too. I underestimated my Mustangs. I'm betting he underestimated my Mustangs too. Because that amount of Mustang is going to beat the Phoenixes. And they are going to level after this. I'm pretty sure at least. Yeah. It's an uneven amount of XP and stuff. Giant Hunter, file control system, nah. Don't think any of these are what I need. These are so close to leveling. Yeah. It's unfortunate that they did not, but I now need something to stop his Rhino. And his Rhino has XP, so if I just put a Rhino here, it's going to get taken out. What do you do against Rhinos? Maybe steel balls in a line? Maybe I go for Wraiths? Wraiths would not be indecent, but they lose against his Phoenixes. What does he have on this thing anyway? He has wreckage recycling and he has photon coating. I hate Rhinos. I'm feeling like I have to go into my own Phoenixes here. And I can get pretty high-ranking Phoenixes. I should not forget that. It's an advantage that I am getting here. So I'm thinking about double Phoenixes. Put one on this side. But put them... Yeah, maybe put them like with the main formation instead. I don't want them to get sidetracked by the crawlers, although he can just put in more crawlers and prevent that again. But I feel like putting more range on these units is going to be worth it in the end. My opponent, of course, is going for photon coating. Absolutely reasonable decision for him. And I think these might be too far forward. Because they're going to get sniped by his Phoenixes. Ah, that was a bad play on my part. Ah, unfortunate. This guy is going for absolute mass Rhino play. I guess now it's melting point time. Look at those heroes. They are going to rank up after this, right? Yes. However, everything he has is going to rank up, and this is hurting. Did he even GLHF back? I did not even GLF him. Or GLHF him. Nah. Don't think so. Don't think so. I'm basically forced into mechanical rage here because I need something to tank for those units. Then again, I could also go for crawlers. But going on for crawlers like that, nah, I don't think so. I need to spend my money on more of this, upgrade whatever I can. And I'm going to put those units... Ah, I messed the symmetry up, I'm just now noticing. Putting them like here. Can I unlock something for free? Yeah, I can unlock the crawlers in case I need them at some point in the future. He's getting subterranean movement too. He's upgrading his crawlers. He's putting more crawlers in my base. Not sure how much that's going to do because I think they will aggro this Arclight. Pretty sure about that, right? Yep. And they even turn my Phoenixes around for me. So... I still am not confident about this. He's adding on waves, but now my Phoenixes are eating. When they get a chance, they are eating. It's just that they don't get much of a chance. Do I maybe need to counterflank him? I feel like there's not much option that I can still do. I don't think I'm going to lose right here and now, but it's certainly not a good spot to be in. I really need to be better against Rhino aggression, and this is the game to practice it. I've had my problems against Rhinos historically. I really have had my trouble with Rhinos for a long time, and I have not yet been addressing them correctly. I don't know what you do to address them correctly either, though. Because it feels like everything either dies against the Rhinos or is not particularly good against what he has. That's the feeling I'm getting. Maybe the correct play would be acquiring a literal critical mass of Phoenix that he cannot counter anymore. Or add sledgehammers in a way that he has to chew through all of them in order, in a line, more or less. Or hacker play again. But I think I need to go with my instinct and add a melting point. I can only add one because Elite Specialist. Kinda never want to pick Elite Specialist again after this. And this is probably not a good call, putting it this close. But I feel like all good positions have been taken. Do that. Add an extra set of Stormcallers here. Maybe they can do something. And with the last money, add a missile. Maybe here. Feels like my crawlers can get there faster than all of his stuff. So one of them is dying pretty quickly, and meanwhile he is massing Wraiths. A melting point I think helped. I wish I could have gotten two, but then again, Elite Specialist. If you can get to the late game, it's probably overpowered, but I don't think I can get to the late game here. It does not feel like I will be able to get to the late game at any point in this game. I think this is GG, yeah. I have so much problem against Rhino. I need to look up how to counter Rhinos from the flanks. Because I'm not winning.